Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It is me, your girl, Goddess of Love and Truth Reacts, coming to you with another reaction video upload. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back. All of you guys' support is greatly and truly appreciated. If you have not subscribed to the channel, be sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button. Click that bell notification for all so that you never miss an upload. It is free and it costs you absolutely nothing. Don't forget to like the video as well. By liking the video and subscribing to the channel, you also help me and my channel grow by getting in and remaining in the YouTube algorithm. So all you guys' support is greatly and truly appreciated. And then don't forget about the series of subscriber givebacks where I'm giving away cash money to show my appreciation for you guys supporting me and my channel. So thank you again for all of your support. All right, you guys, I wanted to give y'all a brief update in regards to the Diddy trial. I meant to do this yesterday, but I forgot, so better late than never. So, as you guys know, in the beginning, I was uploading and covering things about the trial. When Cassie dropped her lawsuit, when Diddy first got arrested, when the trial first started. And I thought I was going to cover it each day. Unfortunately, I decided not to cover it the trial each day because I'm sensitive, so I don't want to be on here boohoo crying or whatever. And I mean, I could make light of certain situations, but some situations I can't. Like, I'll just be crying. And the way it was going down when testimonies first started, I was like, oh my God, because we know stuff, but we didn't know everything. So once more and more stuff was coming out, I was just like, yeah, there's no way I'm gonna get on here and talk about all that craziness. Like, that was some seriously crazy demonic stuff. So I was just like, But I appreciate Armand, because even though this is not Armand Wiggins, if y'all look at his channel, y'all should. If y'all don't, go subscribe to his channel. Make sure y'all do. He's cool. But I appreciate him because he's one of those people where he can make light of a situation. He's not making fun of it, but he make it where you're not depressed or whatever. So he's able to cover it in a different way than I am. So I appreciate him because he had us cackling and laughing when we wasn't even supposed to, but we wasn't laughing at the situation, what was going on. We was laughing at how he was acting and the things that he would say and the things that he would do, you know what I'm saying, as he's covering the trial. Like, he is so funny. Armand Wiggins is the GOAT, okay? But and I watch Tisa Tells as well, but Tisa is like straight to the, well, I won't say straight to the point. She elaborates a lot, but she's not finna try to, make the situation light. And that's to each their own. I watch both of them. I like both of them. I watch her coverage and I watch his. Even if I'm watching them tell me the same thing, I still like the way she give it, and she has a more insight on law and stuff like that, so she like know what she's talking about. But Armand, he's not really into law like that or whatever, but he still cover the stuff, and he's not finna try to get on here and act like he knows some stuff that he don't know, you know what I'm saying? But again, he makes light of the situation. Sometimes we gotta laugh to keep from crying. But anyway, let's get into this. So as y'all know, Cassie filed a lawsuit. The other guy, what is his name? I can't remember the client that Tyrone Blackburn is representing. What is that guy name? Oh my God, what is his name? He also uh he also filed a lawsuit against Diddy. Let me see, what is his name? Um um D-Rod. Is that his name? No, I think that's the security name. What is that man's name? Um Oh, Lil Rod. I said D Rod. His name Lil Rod. Okay. So Lil Rod, he also filed a lawsuit. So it was Lil Rod's lawsuit that caused them to go and raid Diddy's house. A lot of people thought it was Cassie's lawsuit, but it was actually D Rod's lawsuit. So they raided his house. Diddy eventually ended up getting arrested, and now he's, in trial facing the consequences of his ways or whatever. So the defense, y'all, they did it and paid these people all this money to do nothing. Because if you ask me, they was, some of the information that the prosecution wasn't putting out, the Diddy defense team put out. And I'm like, that make him look bad. That don't make him look good. Like, why would y'all add that? You know what I'm saying? They was call themselves trying to be funny, saying that the prosecution was leaving stuff out. Well, of course, they not putting every single thing in there. If they put every single thing in there, we'll be here for years, in the trial. And who not finna be doing that is them. They not like the Fulton County people out in Atlanta, honey. But anyway, um, they brought all their witnesses and everything like that. And Diddy people said, first they said they had like 4 weeks of witnesses that they was going to bring for the defense. Then it went down to 2 weeks. Then it went down to, oh, they just need like 3 days or whatever. And then yesterday we found out they don't have any witnesses. They don't have any witnesses. They even said that Diddy was going to get on the stand. But now they saying that he's not. But we still don't know if Diddy going to get on the stand or not. It may be a last minute breakthrough and he get on the stand. Do I think he should get on the stand and testify? No, because they're going to eat him up in cross-examination. And it ain't nothing he can say, just like it wasn't nothing his defense team could say. Like, not one time did they say he didn't do this and he wasn't doing this and none of that. It's proven. It's in writing. It's in videos. They got recordings. They hear him talking, saying all this, and then how people saying that they don't see how it's a RICO and that everybody was willing participants. Even if they was willing participants, it's illegal. They can get in trouble too. That's why they got immunity. Cassie didn't come and testify because she wanted to. She was forced and she was given immunity because guess what? Some of the same charges laws that Diddy broke, Cassie broke. Because yes, Cassie was paying them too. Was she doing it on behalf of Diddy? Yes, but she did it. Did she pay for people flights for them to come from one state to another state? Yes, but she did it for Diddy. She was doing it with Diddy money, and she was doing it with sometimes he would have her to pay for it out of her money and he reimbursed her or whatever. That is still trafficking. You know what I'm saying? No matter how you look at it, when you're paying somebody for sexual favors and sexual activity, that is prostitution. So like if you flying out your boyfriend, y'all in a relationship, you flying out your boyfriend, your girlfriend, okay, that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? You can give your significant other lavish gifts, but if you're bringing people in, and a lot of people think, oh, that he's just being charged because he trafficked Cassie and Jane Doe and the other women or whatever, but he didn't just traffic them. He trafficked the men too, the male workers, the escorts or the dancers or the entertainers or whatever y'all want to call it. That's the same thing. They was paying for them to get on flights, to go out of the country, go from this state to this state to come and have intercourse with them. That is trafficking. Like, no matter how you put it. Yes, the men were willing participants as well because they was getting paid. That's prostitution. That's trafficking. Like, I don't understand how people don't understand it. But, the world that we living in nowadays, people don't want to understand. They know that the stuff be right, but they don't care. Some people just dumb and want to say something like Britney. You see, even though that's a skit, y'all see how Britney do on the Country Wayne skits? Like, just play dumb and crazy and just lie. That's how people is in the real world. And unfortunately, it's crazy that people are like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why, anyway, I'm not going to go into all that. But anyway, like, people don't want to think. People don't have a brain nowadays. Like, people just ignorant. Not everybody, but there is a whole lot of ignorant mofos in this world. So, and another thing is the drugs, bringing the drugs, soliciting the drugs. You getting drugs in other people's name. You getting drugs in your name. Now, these are prescription drugs. Now, you're not supposed to be getting prescriptions put in your name or anybody else's name if it's not for a medical reason. And those doctors they need to have charges filed against them doctors as well, because why is you writing a prescription for this person and allowing them to give you somebody else's name? They even use the fake name, the Frank Black, whatever his name, John, I think it was Frank Black. Like, how is you as a doctor sitting up here writing these prescriptions when you know that these people not supposed to be getting these prescriptions, but they do it anyway? Diddy was putting prescriptions in his assistant's names and his girlfriend's names and everybody's name, you name it. That is illegal. I don't understand how people don't understand it. So the prosecution has proven their case. The defense is showing this as well, that the prosecution has proven their case. I don't even, when they do their cross-exam, I'm like, y'all shouldn't even did a cross-exam, because y'all further throwing him in the hole. I thought y'all supposed to defend him and try to throw holes in what the prosecution was saying, but y'all not denying it. Y'all putting stuff on here. They even playing videos or whatever where you hear Diddy saying this and hear Diddy saying that, like it's right. They trying to say, oh, it was consensual. It doesn't matter if it was consensual. It's illegal. It's illegal on both parts. If it was consensual with him and Cassie, it's illegal for Cassie. It's illegal for him. It was illegal for Jane Doe. It's illegal for him. It is illegal. It was illegal for his assistants to do the stuff as well. So anyway, they decided yesterday that to tell them they done went from 4 or 5 weeks to 2 weeks to almost a week to no defense at all. They have no witnesses. So the person that's on there testifying now is the prosecution last witness, which is the summary witness. So basically what they're doing is everything that we heard everybody testify on and people were saying that they lying, what they're doing now is showing the videos with audio. They showing the phone calls where they did like screen records or voice notes, and they're showing the text message to prove everything that these witnesses said. So everybody was saying, oh, they lying, they lying, they lying. Now people not paying attention to the supreme witness, because the supreme witness is a law person, the government, So nobody want to hear. They like, we heard all this stuff before. Yes, you heard it before, but you're now seeing the proof. You're seeing the text messages that's coming from Christina Quorum phone, that's coming from Cassie phone, that's coming from Diddy phone. Everybody that was named, you're seeing the proof and you're hearing it. You're not just reading what they said, you're hearing them leave voice notes on different people messages and stuff like that. So everything that they were saying is true. So that's what the supreme witness is doing. It's bringing everything together to show you guys that everything that everybody was saying was true. And Diddy defense team has no witnesses. Last minute they tell the judge. So the judge, what they're going to start doing now, they're getting the jury charge together, and that's where they telling the jury, like, if this, that, and the other, it's a RICO. If this, that, and the other, is this charge. If this, that, and the other, is this charge. Does this, that, and the other meet this? So then they can check yes or no for guilty or not guilty. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like they get to just decide on their own. Well, I just say he guilty just because. No, you have to look at what they telling you what this is, and then you have to decide from there, from what you saw, if that's guilty or if it's not. You don't just get to make your own decision. So they plan on resting their cases tomorrow on Wednesday, and Thursday they plan on doing their closing. The defense have 4 hours and the prosecution have 4 hours to do their closing statement. I think they supposed to do the closing and stuff tomorrow. Don't quote me on the days, but I know it's this week. They supposed to be doing their closing statement, because I think the supreme witness is supposed to be finishing today. So they're gonna do their closing statements. The judge is gonna charge the jury, which is what I just broke down a while ago, charging the jury, just letting them know how they make the decision or whatever, and it's gonna be in writing, so it's not like they gonna forget or whatever. And then on Friday, the jury is supposed to go into deliberation, which means that's when they go and they They look at the evidence, look at everything, go back over everything, see if there's anything else that they do need to go back over or whatever, ask questions or whatever, and so they can make their decision. So we may very well have a verdict for Diddy on Friday, but it just depends on the jury. It may carry over to next week, but they will start deliberating unless something happens and it delays it. But they should go into deliberation on Friday, y'all. So looks like this Diddy trial is coming to a wrap. I just wanted to come on here and give y'all that update. So we should be knowing the fate of Diddy soon. So I will be coming back unless I'm not able to and give y'all the detail. If I'm not able to come on here and talk and tell y'all, I'll post it on my post tab and let y'all know what the verdict is. Hopefully I'll be done with everything I got going on or whatever when they do it. I was like, they would do it now when I got stuff that I got to do. But yeah, we're going to see what the verdict is going to be. I think he's going to be found guilty on everything because I feel like they proved their case with everything. So tell me what y'all think. Leave y'all comments down below. Be respectful, though. Y'all can tell me what y'all think, but don't be disrespectful because I get disrespectful back. Sometimes I might just block you because, you know, I'm not finna argue with no ignorant people or go back and forth with nobody, period. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but you don't have to be rude. You know what I'm saying? Just say how you feel and why. It is what it is. But all right, you guys, leave your comments down below. Like the video, share the video. And again, if you are not subscribed to the channel, click that subscribe button, click that bell notification for all so that you never miss an upload. And as we say before we go, love, peace, and hair grease. Smooches. Bye. Have a wonderfully blessed day, you guys. Bye.